MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight it's the first of four between the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. Two potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Domingo Francisco, the Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Stepping up now, Johnny Richter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Richter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Other way right.
So one gone in the inning here with
Merrifield.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he is out on the tag.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
What's the play ball? Ball four, take the ball. Out. 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 He's out. You're out. 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 He's out. You're out. Three. Out.
Digging in now, Thomas Rosas. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Skied into straightaway right. Richter on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race.
Play ball. That's ball four.
Into the box now, Andres Valido.
The first baseman, Andres Valido.
This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. One run scores. Now this will rattle up against the wall. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Play ball. Out.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Johnny Richter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Second baseman with
Richter gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallegos is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazzara is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. He popped out in his first trip. 2 out with the man at first. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Odor.
Duffy sets. Here it is on 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Richter has a beat on it. Makes the play, one away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So striding forward now Patrick Wisdom. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's 0 for 5. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Oh no, he can't hold on to it.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in, Johnny Richter. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now batting, number 66.
Now in the box, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Culberson, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rangers 6 and the Royals 2. Leading off the inning, Johnny Richter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Swing, and he pops him up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
With Merrifield next to hit. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and
beat
he's
it
at
out.
risk of ending that nice hit. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the
Now
eighth.
batting,
And that
the
brings
right
up the
fielder,
versatile Nomar Mazara.
Mazara.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Mazara swings, and this is sent to deep right. Richter looking up. Gone! So it's a two-run homer for Nomar Mazara. Number 23 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Standing in a perfect
Now
4
at
for 4
right
so
fielder,
far, Johnny Richter. And we'll see if he can put
Richter.
together a rare 5-hit performance here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield.
Now
He's
batting,
hitless in
second
3
baseman,
at-bats to this point.
Whit Merrifield.
The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Ryan
Now
O'Hearn.
batting,
0 for 4
number
with a strikeout
66.
thus far. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Stepping into the box, Adalberto
Now
Mondesi. He could
the
really
shortstop,
use a knock here. 0 for
Adalberto
3 in the game so far.
Mondesi.
Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson.
batter,
He comes to the
the
plate as the
designated hitter,
last chance for
Charlie
his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now the line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Domingo Francisco earns win number 7 on the season. Jake Junis couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: For the victorious Rangers, 11 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 out.
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central. But into the box, Johnny Richter. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He comes in leading the American League in stolen bases, so that's getting on base and making things happen, and that's using his wheels. And everyone knows when he gets on, he's going.
Next up for Detroit, Justin Daly. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Daly.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Richter ranging back, still ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard to start.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 out, nobody on. This is in the air to right. Richter moves over. 2 down. Now to the plate, Johnny Richter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Richter.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in, Johnny Richter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Weak roller right side. Cabrera is right there. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. KC down and ordered. They trail it here 3-0. Settling in now, Greg Joyner.
Left fielder, Greg Joyner.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Richter back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Now at the plate, Johnny Richter.
The right fielder, Johnny Richter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
But the recovery will get an out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse. Ready for another shot now. Johnny Richter, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. 4-1. Hamilton at second with two down. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
Just keeping him close. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Daly is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The Royals are on top 7-5.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
7-5 tonight's final. Kansas City came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Kevin McCarthy earns his third win of the year in relief. Brian Flynn records the save, his fourth of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Now batting, Johnny Richter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, guys, I'm really
digging in to try it again. Cesar Rodriguez, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rodriguez.
Swing, and he pops him up. Mondesi into shallow center. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now at the plate, Johnny Richter. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Detroit have looked lively in this one. After a 5-game skid, it looks as though they're back on track.
You know, Matty B, when you've lost 5 games in a row, you're looking for any ray of light that you can find. And right now, getting out to this lead early could be just what they need to stop this streak.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The second for 1 on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. Ready now, Ryan O'Hearn coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Right fielder, Jorge.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up a leap, and what a catch. Ready once again,
Up next for the
Johnny
Royals.
Richter, as the switch
center
hitter will
fielder.
take his cuts left-handed
Johnny
here.
Really doesn't matter
Richter.
which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos
For
comes
the
into this
Tigers,
at-bat 0 for 1
right
in the
fielder,
ball game.
Nick Castellanos.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Mondesi waits on it, 1 away. Up next steps Kristen
Now
Stewart.
batting.
No hits in
Number
2 trips to
14.
the plate for him in the ball game. The 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Richter is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Johnny Richter. He got on
The
top
center
of one
fielder,
and was a ground out victim
Johnny
last time.
Richter.
Now here's the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
No, that's
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 home. Slow roller out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it
Now
was.
batting, number 67.
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. He singled his last time up. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in, Johnny
The center
Richter.
fielder,
He's
number
1
3.
for 4 for the game.
Johnny Richter.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City, and it remains 5-2. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
Here now
Detroit
is our
used a
final line
3-run
score
ninth
tonight.
to help propel
First
them
for
to the
the
win.
victorious Tigers.
Drew Verhagen
6 runs,
earns his
9
3rd
hits,
win of the
no
year
errors.
in
They
relief.
left 8
So
men
that
on
just
base.
about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi
Time of
Watney,
the
and our
ball game.
entire crew.
3
I'm Matt
hours and
Vasgersian. You've been
42
watching
minutes.
MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to
Thank you for joining us. Here's the
theshownation.com.
dial. And we
Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. The A's enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Eric Skoglund is on the mound for game 2. Stepping into the box, Johnny Richter, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Richter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And Dan Biro, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Come on!
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Whit Merrifield, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Profar applies the tag. He is out at second base. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Richter. 2 down. Leading off the inning, Johnny Richter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Johnny.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. At the plate, Johnny Richter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Johnny.
Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Simeon. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Richter is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Piscotty.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Richter sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Striding in, Johnny Richter.
The right fielder, Johnny Richter.
First pitch on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice hit, that boy.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Whit Merrifield.
A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. In now, Johnny Richter. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that misses inside 1-0. Ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Line to the right side. You're here. But it ticks off his glove. And he's safe.
You know, D-Roll, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single
15.
right there?
Oh, no, that was a line. In the gap.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading up for the Royals, the third baseman, Johnny.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrea.
Sacrifice attempt here.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
The throw pulls him
Man,
off the back.
smoke that thing. Got a boy.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Whit.
Bounce to first. Glove by Cabrera. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scored.
Ladies and
Tim
gentlemen,
Kugler
your
has come into the
attention,
ball
please.
game now as he takes 4-2 the final score tonight. Daniel De Los Santos gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
Here now is
Victor
our final
Alcantara
line score.
wraps it up for the So a big spot here as a pinch hitter is going to come on with the bases loaded and just one out in the inning so far.
The right fielder, number 3, Johnny Richter.
Hit on the
There you
ground.
go.
The
You're
third.
here. You're here.
Reined in. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Your
Brian
attention,
Flynn
please.
comes on to pitch now, hoping for...
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train
The final
that's not
line
about to
score for
slow
our ball
down
game tonight.
anytime
For
soon.
the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading up for Kansas City, the right fielder, Johnny Richter.
In there, strike 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping.
On the
He
bag,
wants
on the
3.
bag.
And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Wow, that ball's
Other than a
hard.
home
Good
run,
job.
there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Look out, there goes Hamilton. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Sam Tuivailala will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 26, Sam Tuivailala.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Johnny Richter.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. That average for him up in the 360s now. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
All right, to the left side, scooped up onto first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Sam Tuivailala is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. This evening, we've got a matchup from the AL Central Division between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
At the plate, Johnny Richter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Richter.
And he fouls this one off. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend.
Find the ball.
Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is just...
So stepping in, Johnny Richter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And that's going to get down out there. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. A swing and a ground ball to third. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of the second. The Royals lead it 4-0. Up next for Minnesota, Tyler Austin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Tyler
Scope on third with 2 out. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Richter. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail here 4-0. Man at second here with 2 away. And the